Hey everybody, Michelle Holling-Brooks here, and I'm the creator of the Sacred Witness Oracle. And I wanted to take a moment. You can read all the information about the workshops and the different ones that we have. One that's dedicated to befriending the body being, one that's dedicated to the mind, the heart, and to the soul. But I wanted to give you a why behind my passion for this topic and this series and the body of work that is the Sacred Witness Oracle that really has encompassed both my own personal journey and now the journey that I've been able to be granted the ability to walk with thousands of clients now over the past 20 years. It's really quite amazing. If you had told a 23-year-old version of me that I would be in a healing and wellness and spiritual growth field, I would have literally laughed and been like, I think you better go check yourself, because I felt anything but a sense of wellness, spirituality, connection, reverence for myself or for life. In fact, on a good day, I was just trying to survive. On a normal day, I was feeling very much that my body, my heart, my soul were the last places on the face of the earth that I would want to connect with, that I felt that I could connect with, and that overall, every time I heard somebody spew one of those pieces that probably I do in my videos quite often, I literally would roll my eyes, be like, that's not possible. And I would push it aside. My body did not feel like a temple or something that was here to support me or that it had healing wisdom and guidance. It felt broken. It felt foreign. It felt like it was the source of my suffering and my pain. My mind felt like it betrayed me all the time and would just randomly like do its thing. And there was no way for me to get in there and hit pause on it and reroute it and to do all those things. My heart was so walled off that I felt completely detached and very clinical, moving through my world without a sense of wanting to be there. And this idea of soul and that it could be there to be a companion for me, a source of wisdom and guidance. That was not going to happen. And in fact, I would downright almost say that it just wasn't that I didn't believe it, it's that I didn't like any of these parts of me. I didn't honor them. I didn't find them helpful. I didn't want to befriend them because they were the source of my pain, my suffering, and my overwhelm. So every time I got quiet and every time I tried to come in, it just equaled more pain, more suffering, more of a feedback loop that just kept reinforcing, I'm too broken, this is too far, just time out life. Just get in there, put in your time in this torture chamber that is Earth School, and get in and get out and, do the best you can. That was kind of where I was at. And then one day, when I just decided that was too much, after a failed attempt to remove myself from this lifetime, I had a vision from a beautiful companion that I had, Baron, which I much more valued the animals in my life than the humanness of myself. And Baron showed me this vision of this beautiful being that was golden and shimmering. And his vision said to me, why don't you love her the way I do? Why don't you see her the way I do? And I know that animals don't lie. So that moment paused me. That moment woke me up. And that moment said, as I, took a shower, pulled the bits of vomit and pills out of my hair, and I wiped down the shower room window, I was like, I don't know who she is. I don't know where she is, but she's real because Baron doesn't lie. I need to go find her. I need to go on a journey, a pilgrimage is the word that I now will use to find that light, to embrace that light, and to see what it would feel like to live from that place. And so that's the journey that I went on. So Sacred Witness Immersion is breaking that into 4 sections that allows us to come to each piece and explore some of the core tenets that I discovered along the way from my own explorations, from different trainings and teachings and healing tools and spiritual tools that are in my toolbox, and really bringing them for you in a trauma-informed way that honors the exquisite reasons that our body doesn't do anything for giggles. Our mind doesn't do anything for giggles. Our heart is constantly whispering to us to be softer, kinder, more compassion with ourselves. It's constantly inviting us to be in a place of seeking understanding versus judgment. And yet it's so hard to reach that because we just have programs and conditions and trauma responses in the way that have us showing up for ourselves as a harsh inner critic, as a judge, a jury, an executioner, and a fixer. And that a fixer implies that something's wrong. Well, nothing's wrong per se. And that was what I finally figured out. And when I figured this out, it was like 10 years into my healing journey. So we're compressing this for you, is that really, the medicine truly, I had been in a shamanic teaching for a little bit, and I finally got it. The medicine is within the wound, meaning the medicine, the healer that I've been searching for outside, while yes, having guides and supports and different things like this workshop are amazing, that healing, unlocking that has got to come from me first. And then the support and availability and all that good stuff of how to get there from people and support from my mind, my heart, my soul, my body, all that good stuff will come in. But the the first step was I had to reclaim me. And I had to find a way to honor that voice that was in me. That's what this series is about. We're going to do it one being at a time. You can come into any one of them, come and be with us for all four of them. Whatever works for you, we welcome you. We're excited that you're here. And together, one heart at a time, one awakening at a time, we can remember our light. We can unburden ourselves from that ocean of pain that I was feeling that dark day at 23. We can unburden ourselves from that crazy making feedback loop of ignoring ourselves, judging ourselves, trying to fix ourselves, rinse and repeat, go back to ignoring because we feel too overwhelmed. What would it feel like to do it differently? What would it feel like to meet ourselves in this place of inclusion, in this place of being able to hold deep, beautiful healing presence for ourselves and for each other? That's what we're up to in these workshops. That's what I'm hoping to share with you as we dive deep into the teachings that are within the Sacred Witness Oracle and see how they can work with you in your life and help support your heart and awakening and therefore another's. Offering you light, love, and joy. And I hope to see you in the workshops. Bye.